Norway have never lost to Brazil, not once in 4 meetings, and on Sunday they meet at the World Cup for the first time ever. Brazil are 5-time world champions who have not won this trophy since 2002. Norway are making their first World Cup appearance in 28 years and just won their first ever knockout game in history. Erling Haaland has scored 5 goals in 3 games and is one behind Messi in the Golden Boot race. In this video, the real reason Brazil are terrified of Haaland, the tactical move that can actually break the 5-time champions, the Premier League rivalry coming to the World Cup stage, and my exact prediction for what happens Sunday. Let me start with the Norway story because it is one of the greatest underdog journeys at any World Cup in modern history. A nation of 5 million people, smaller than the city of London, qualified perfectly, winning all 8 qualifying games. They beat Italy 4-1 in qualification, a team that has won the World Cup 4 times. At this World Cup, they scored 8 goals in the group stage, got to the round of 16 in dramatic fashion, and their striker has been one of the 3 best players in the entire tournament. Haaland became the fastest player in history to reach 60 international goals, doing it in just 53 games. Norway's last World Cup appearance before this one was 1998, when Haaland was literally 0 years old. Martin Odegaard has now become the first player to register assists in 3 consecutive World Cup matches since Dirk Kuyt in 2010. Norway have won twice and drawn twice against Brazil and have never once lost, but every single one of those meetings was a friendly or a non-competitive game. Now let's talk about Brazil, because this is not the Brazil that used to terrify the world. They drew with Morocco in the group stage. They needed a 95th minute goal from Martinelli to beat Japan, a team with missing key players. Brazil's midfield was exposed multiple times against Japan, and Norway's pressing game will make that worse. Casemiro is 33 years old and has been playing at top level for 3 months post-injury. Vinicius Jr. is unstoppable going forward, but has given the ball away dangerously multiple times when trying to do too much. But Ancelotti is a genius, and Brazil's attacking quality is genuinely world-class. Vinicius in particular is the kind of player who can win a game by himself in 30 seconds. Brazil's biggest pressure is not Norway. It is 24 years without a World Cup. If Brazil lose to Norway on Sunday, it will be the most humiliating defeat in their World Cup history. In the Premier League, Gabriel has kept Haaland relatively quiet in their head-to-head battles at Arsenal versus Manchester City, but Haaland at the World Cup is scoring goals he never scores in the Premier League, running in behind, headers, tap-ins, goals from every position. Gabriel is physically one of the strongest center-backs in the world, but Haaland runs in behind defenders, not against them. And Odegaard's through balls are the exact weapon that can spring Haaland into the space behind Gabriel before he even sees it coming. This PL grudge match going to the World Cup stage is the subplot that makes this game unmissable. 3 battles inside this game that will decide everything. Battle 1, Haaland against Gabriel, and whoever wins this individual duel wins the game for their team. Battle 2, Odegaard's creative passing against Casemiro and Guimarães in the Brazil midfield. If Odegaard is allowed space to operate between the lines, Norway score. The data from every game proves this. Battle 3, Vinicius Jr. against Norway's right-back Christopher Ajer, who has been exposed by quick wingers all tournament. Norway's solution to this is Nusa. If Antonio Nusa pins back Brazil's right-back, Vinicius is defensively isolated and can't bomb forward as freely. This game is a chess match between Ancelotti, the greatest club manager alive, and Solbakken, the man who built a system perfectly around one player. Let me give you the stats that will shock you about this matchup. Norway have scored in every single game at this World Cup, 9 goals in 4 matches. Brazil have not won the World Cup since 2002. They have been knocked out in the quarterfinals 5 times in that span. Haaland has scored in every single Norway competitive game for the last 13 matches, 25 goals in that run. And here is the stat that Brazil's coaching staff will have studied all week. Norway have never lost when Haaland scores. The temperature in New Jersey on Sunday is expected to be 36 degrees, which historically favors physical teams like Brazil over technical ones like Norway. All right, prediction time. I think Brazil win this game, but not comfortably, and it will go to the wire. My exact score, Brazil 2, Norway 1, with Haaland scoring but Vinicius scoring twice to take it. But here is the upset scenario. If Odegaard is given space, Haaland gets 2 chances, and Brazil's midfield is exposed by Norway's press in the second half, Norway 2, Brazil 1 is absolutely possible. Norway have never beaten Brazil in a competitive game. Sunday is when that changes, or when Brazil finally prove they are the real deal this tournament.
Now drop your prediction in the comments, Brazil or Norway, and what score? And tell me, do you think Norway genuinely can knock out Brazil, or is this the end of the Viking run? Subscribe to FIFA Giants right now. We drop the full reaction and breakdown same night after Norway versus Brazil on Sunday. And check out our Golden Boot Race video. Messi, Mbappe, and Haaland all chasing history. Norway versus Brazil, MetLife Stadium, Sunday, July 5th, 4 p.m. Eastern.